Page 344, exercise 6. A city has a maximum of 180 grand to spend on vehicles. They can get cars for 20, trucks for 30. Find every combination of cars and trucks that are possible if at least 2 of each of them must be purchased. Well, we already know greater than or equal to 2 for both cars and trucks. That's the easy part. The part is, what about the maximum? Well, it's going to be a linear function again. Let's write down some of the facts. I'm just going to skip all the thousands here and just talk about 180 and 30 and 20. So the cars cost 20 grand. So 20 grand times the cars plus 30 grand times the trucks has to be less than or equal to 180 grand. And that way we won't overspend. So if we graph this function, and I do recommend graphing the function to better understand it, and we arbitrarily put, say, c at the top and the t on the x-axis, and we format this into y equals mx plus b format, the slope-intercept format. Let's try to get c by itself, because c is our y-axis, and then we can tell what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. Well, that means that 20c is less than or equal to negative 30t. I've just subtracted 30t from both sides, plus 180, which was already over on the right-hand side. You'll see that this thing has drifted over here a little bit, but that's okay. Divide that side by 20, divide this side by 20, so this becomes c, and it's less than or equal to negative 30 over 20 is negative 3 over 2 t, plus 180 divided by 20 is 9. So we see our vertical axis intercept here, which is our c-axis, intercept of 9, so I'll put that here, 9. And a negative slope, negative 3 over 2, so it's a line that looks kind of like that, not quite a 45-degree angle. So let's put some values in here. Let's put 6 and 3 in here. I'll go 2, 4, 6, and 8 here, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8. And we know that with negative slope of negative 3 over 2, we're down 3 and over 2, and then down 3 and over 2, and then down 3 and over 2. Puts us right there. So this line then is our possibilities line as far as spending the 180 is concerned. Obviously everything below 0 doesn't make sense. You're not going to buy negative cars. But it also said that there is going to be at least 2 of each vehicles must be purchased. So there's a 2 there, so it's going to be at least 2 and at least 2 here. And this is our range of possibilities in here. So if the question asks what are the combinations, in other words, how many cars, how many trucks, well, cars, trucks. I know that for cars there's going to be a minimum of 2, and the most I can buy is 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, can I buy 9 cars? No, I can't, because I have to buy at least 2 trucks. And if I buy 2 trucks, the most I can buy is 6 cars. So, the maximum of 6 cars. Question is, what are the combinations, or how many trucks can I buy with each of these levels of car purchase? I'm going to go back to the original equation here rather than trying to figure out from the graph. The graph just gives me an idea of what the range of possibilities are. Well, if I'm going to buy at least 2 trucks. At least 2 trucks. In all cases, I have to buy 2 trucks. But if I bought 2 cars, 2 times 20 is 40. And that would leave me with 140 to spend on trucks. And at a rate of 30 per truck, 140 will only get me 4 trucks. So I could buy either 3 trucks or 4 trucks as well. So 2 cars combined with either 2, 3, or 4 trucks. 3 cars can be combined with, well, that's 60 grand for my 3 cars. That leaves me with 120, and the 120 gives me 4. So I can buy 3 or 4 with the remaining money. If I buy 4 cars, that's going to cost me 80. That's going to leave me with only 100 grand left. So the trucks, the most I can buy is 3. So I can buy either 2 or 3. If I buy 5 cars, That's 5 times 20 grand, it's 100 grand. Leaves me 80 to spend on trucks. I can only buy two trucks. And if I purchase 6 cars, that's 180, sorry, that's 120 on cars. Leaves me only 60 with trucks, and that's 2 as well. So these are the combinations: 2 cars and either 2, 3, or 4 trucks, 3 cars with either 2, 3, or 4 trucks, 4 cars with 2 or 3 trucks, 5 cars with 2 trucks, and 6 cars with 2 trucks. Those are the only possibilities.